Swimming 1111. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. So we're going to do karma, love, and money, and just see what's coming up for you. All right. Let's see what is happening for you guys. All right. Spirit, please guide and direct me right now for all the zodiac signs for what's coming up for their karma and love and money. Hi, Moo. Hi, Miss Me. Hello, everybody that's coming in. Good to see you. All right. So karma is, you get what you give. What goes around comes around. It's not always the timing that you want to choose for that. It's timing is, it is what it is. Sometimes we're getting karma from 5 years ago. Sometimes we're getting it from yesterday. We really don't know when we're going to be getting our karmas. It's kind of up to the universe on that one. But we do get them. And we can get good karma. We can get bad. The reason I say bad, a lot of people say, oh, it's not good or bad. No, honey, losing money is bad. Losing your job is bad, okay? I'm not going to play that it's all good game. There are things that happen to people that don't feel good, that affect them negatively. That's bad karma. The good karma is when you win money. You get money, right? You get love. You get your job that you wanted. You get your wish come true. So believe me, there's good and bad karma. So anyways, we're going to get into your karmas and your relationship and just see what's coming in for love. What's going to be the next thing popping up for love with you. And then we're going to get into your financial and just see what's coming up for money. Okay. Make sure I am shuffling my cards good enough. Interesting. Hi, Shayla. Hi, Star. All right, so we're going to start off with the zodiac sign of Pisces. What's coming in for karma? Spirit, please guide and direct me for karma for the zodiac sign of Pisces. And what is coming up for love for the sign of Pisces, please? All right, and what's going to be coming up for money? Okay. So bottom of the deck here with money and everything, it's 2 pentacles. We're doing the balancing act. We're going to find some balance. We're going to find some even ground here. I think everything's going to be okay. All right, so everything's going to be okay. So we're going to go ahead and start with money over here because that popped up and a card is already showing up for it. I'll clarify when I'm ready. We have the Knight of Cups. Excuse me. We have Justice and the Five of Cups. All right, so this, whatever's supposed to happen with your money, honey, that's what's happening. I think you're sad that you're getting what you're getting financially. You're completely stressed out. You know it's fair. You know it's fair. It's like when bill collectors are reaching out and calling you every week, ring, 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 10, 20 times a day. And then you've got 5 or 6 of them reaching out all at the same time every day. And you're like, what the hell? If I wanted to talk to you, I would. If I had money, I would pay you. If everything was fine, we'd work this out, but it's not. And you're just bothering me. So this Knight of Cups is like, quit coming at me, okay? But at the same time, you know that it's fair. And you're like, I know, I signed on the dotted line. I agreed to this. It's just emotionally too much for you to deal with. You might be going through a depression. You might be feeling completely overwhelmed. If this is not you, it could be that you're helping somebody out financially, that they're going through this and they're completely overwhelmed. And perhaps you're the one giving them the money or the loan and they're not answering you. And you're like, this is fair and just. You owe me money. You said you would. But there's a lot more to this situation, correct? And so the Justice card comes out like all is fair. All is fair. Whatever karmas are coming, these karmas are supposed to happen. There's a lot of sadness and hurt and guilt and remorse and stress surrounding finances here for the Pisces. I do feel a blessing is on the way to you, though. Knight of Cups, maybe a saving grace, maybe a knight in shining armor, maybe just an angel or a miracle, some blessing that's going to come and help you out in this situation. Ironically, under the Two of Pentacles, we do have the Tower, actually. And then it's followed by the Ace of Cups. So things are falling apart and exploding. But you know what? Once it explodes and things fall apart, it looks like things will get better. Let's take a look at, can you clarify finances, please, for Pisces? Show me the financials. Throat chakra. So truth and justice. And then you got the Ace of Cups here at the bottom. You got the Ace of Cups down here too. All right, look, love is going to be all right. And I mean with money, like money's going to be all right. Spirit's going to pour out money for you. There's going to be some kind of a blessing financially for you. You're really going through it. It is true. It is fair. It is just what's happening, but you have to address it. You have to live authentically and just get honest with your creditors. Get honest with the people that you owe money from. Or to, whatever. Just get real, get real honest with yourself and them, and pray to God for some kind of help because you're really going through it. Maybe you need to talk to someone, Knight of Cups, that can come in and help you and really stress the issue and the problem and say, listen, you can't take blood from a turnip. It doesn't exist. I need help in some sense by God, by the universe, by source, by an angel, by someone that can help you. Because you're just ready to really just be extremely overwhelmed with your whole financial situation. Let's get an oracle here on that. Pinecone, spiritual realization. I think you just realize how out of control you are, Moose, position of power. You know, that this is some things are out of your control and you can only do as much as you can possibly do. I think that makes a lot of sense for you. Just do as much as you can do. Let's get a little final oracle on that. Financial for Pisces. Life renewed. It's going to be okay. See, that Knight of Cups is like, it's not the end of the world. Even if everything falls apart right now, it's not the end of the world. Something good is coming for you. And wherever you feel wronged, wherever you feel there's been injustice in your life financially, it will be made right. Okay? The universe is kind of taking over on that financial situation, honestly, with the Justice card. Okay? Let's see what's going on with love. The Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Pentacles, patience, and broken karmic cycles. God, you've been waiting forever for your lover to be done with a freaking karmic. It's ridiculous for you. You're sick of it. You're dead tired. Finally, something is going to happen. Finally, your person is going to show up and say, listen, I'm done with the karmic. All right, I'm done. I know you've been waiting to hear that, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Patience, it's definitely coming. I feel Spirit has said, I've told you this is destiny. I told you I'm going to get rid of this. I know you wanted it in your timing, but it's divine. And I know that bugs you. And that's the last thing you want to hear. But it is going to happen in divine timing. All right. So it is going to happen. Let's get another message about love coming up for you. Farewell, see? And then we have on the mend. Okay, and available. So you are going to be available for this person. The farewell is they're saying goodbye to the karmic and they're getting involved with you. I mean, that's really what's going to be happening. They're done. And if for you guys that are in union, Pisces, it may mean that your partner is done with their karmic cycles, whatever bad habit they've been involved with, whatever bad attitude, whatever little beef you guys were having, it's being settled. Okay? Things are finally changing. So if you're in union, whatever problems and issues that were there are leaving. And if you are single and waiting for the person you love, to show up in your life, they are leaving a karmic relationship and on their way to you. This looks like a relationship for Pisces that needs mending. It's an ex, it's somebody from the past, it's nobody new. Pisces, I apologize. If you're looking for a new lover and you want to go meet Casanova tomorrow, I'll do another reading, but it's not in this one. Every reading cannot be everything for every person. Imagine if a reading was for the singles, the married people, and the ones working on a relationship. Do you really believe that in your heart of hearts, that a reading is going to cover all the bases for every one of you? Every single Pisces on the planet that watches this video, it's going to cover all the bases. It's not. And that's okay. So just take what resonates. Perhaps the money bit is here for you, but not the love, or perhaps none of it. Just take what resonates, move on to another sign. I do ask that you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. I follow Vedic sidereal here. So if you're a Pisces in tropical, very likely that you are an Aquarius in Vedic sidereal. Okay. And plus you're not even looking at your rising and moon. So a lot of people in tropical don't even pay attention to that. They're like, I'm tropical. I just look at my sun sign. That's ridiculous. Your rising sign talks about your relationships with people, how people see you and how they interact with you and like how you are living in this world and going about life. The sun is more of a personal soul message directly to you from spirit. The moon sign messages are going to be about love and feelings and emotions and even romance. Venus is all about marriage and relationships for ladies and men. And Jupiter is for women that have a father of their children or a husband, which is a really important sign to follow. And for Mars, male on male, that's prime because that's their immediate relationship. That is their male on male interaction with romance along with their Venus. So Mars and Venus is imperative for the homosexual crowd for men. For women, it's Venus, just Venus, if it's just a lesbian crowd. So you have to look at that and think, am I following the right zodiac sign in my reading? No wonder these things don't resonate for me. So, make sure that you're following it, okay? And please check out your other zodiacs if these kinds of things don't resonate with you. Okay. Let's go ahead. Please, Spirit, give me an oracle here for love and relationships for Pisces. Yep. There it is on the mend, and I'm sorry. Yep, you're definitely having that ex-lover come back and apologize to you, Pisces. They are leaving the karmic, and they want to be in a deeper connection with you. So it looks like you and your lover are going to fix whatever problems you're having. Okay. Again, the universe says it's in divine timing, not your timing. So don't be too stressed out about the actual time that it takes. And remember to have patience, but this is a confirmation that it is happening. All right, let's get a message from your lover. Spirit, can you please give me a message for Pisces from their direct lover? I regret how I handled things in the past. There you go. Bottom of the deck, I love you. Okay? I do love you. I did things wrong. I'm sorry. That's a mistake. And I just want to fix this with you now. I want to end these stupid karmic cycles. I want to fix things with you. I'm saying goodbye. I'm ending my karmic situation. That's really what's going on for Pisces. That's good news for you, for most of you. All right, let's go into your karma. What's going on with your karma? We have third party as part of your karmas, 8 of Cups, and the Devil. Woohoo! The 8 of Cups is great. When you get these 2 negative freaking cards, my gosh, you're finally walking away from accepting and having to put up with third-party relationships. Pisces, there was a period of time in your life where you felt that you had to put up with it. You were constantly involved in relationships with infidelity, lots of cheating. And it wasn't just one relationship, it might have been all your relationships. So karma's like, yeah, I'm the devil. I'm here staring you in the face, telling you you're helpless and you have no power and control. And you have to put up with this. This is just your lot in life. And finally, karma's like, nope, checking out, 8 of Cups. Right about now, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn about that. I am done with third-party situations and I'm done with karmics and the devil. So you are emotionally and spiritually serving your higher self and serving your highest good. You are walking away from ever thinking you had to put up with that or deserve that ever in your life. So really moving on there, that's great. Let's get an Alice in Wonderland oracle and see what comes out for your karmas. We have all must have prizes, the dodo, trying to please everyone, and that has been your lot in life, hasn't it? Oh, and there's justice. So with money over here, you got justice, you got this justice. You have a lot of karma in the zodiac sign of Libra. So look where Libra is placed in your chart. There's your karma. That's what you're dealing with right now with so many things. You can find some answers there when you find that out. Also, you've had some karma with Libra people. So you've had karmas with them. But law does not mean justice. Rules are sometimes not even fair at all. And so, you know, love and honor, even if someone cheats, that's not a fair rule. Biblical rules are often not fair. There's a lot of unfairness here for your karma. There's a lot of unfairness financially, a lot of unfairness in relationships. And karma's just teaching you the world's not fair. And guess what? You don't have to please everyone. You don't have to make your boyfriend happy, your girlfriend happy 24/7. You don't have to say you love someone just because they love you. Yeah. You don't have to put up with someone because in the name of healing, in the name of true love, you need to be that doormat for them. No. And so that's the big message for you. Number 13, and it does symbolize death. You got to end those kinds of thoughts. You probably already have. I think you're healing your karma and you're serving your higher good right now. So the message here is when this card comes into your reading, consider the choices you've always had. It's best to reward everyone in the same way, even if some have offered more than others. Question mark. Let me rephrase that, and I said it too fast. Is it best to reward everyone in the same way, even if some of those people did not give or offer as much as others? Is that fair? Does everyone deserve a trophy? Does the slow guy in the back get a trophy and stand on a podium and get confetti thrown on him because he went out and did the race? Or does number one get it? And we may say, oh, but that's not fair. That guy was disabled or that guy had issues and the other guy didn't. So what? It's not supposed to be fair. Just because someone says it's right to give everyone a trophy or a prize doesn't make it fair. That's a stupid law. That's a stupid rule, and it's not fair. And people in schoolrooms get stressed out all the time because they give their best. They do A+ work, and then there's people in class that get the same rewards they get. They get graduations for skipping school, smoking, having sex, being there half the time, putting out C+ work, and they're out there graduating on the same stage as everybody else. And it's not rewarding. And so life's not fair, right? That this is what happens. This is real life. And it's like, yeah, people are getting prizes out there that don't deserve it. There's women out there getting a good man and they don't deserve them because they're a POS and they're using them and they're terrible mothers and they're terrible wives and they're terrible humans. But they're out there getting the rewards. They've got freaking diamonds dripping from their earrings because they have a nice rear end or they've got a nice rack. So they're making the gold. They've struck gold. They're getting everything. They got the mansion, man. They got the mansion and the man. Is life fair? No, it's not. But that's what happens. And those are just examples, you know. But for you Pisces, you're sitting back and you have sat here and watched how unfair things have been, how unfair it is for people to slam something on your credit without your permission, without you even validating that was a valid thing. They just slam it on there. And it affects you for years. Or the fact that you could, you know, have your identity stolen. And they can rack up tons of bills, put it on your credit, and it takes years and lawyers and extra money to pay things to protect your credit versus just not allowing creditors to put stuff on there at any given time. Yeah, just because something is a law does not mean it is fair. And this card is like, I know life's not fair. And it's very difficult to live in this world that's not fair. And for some time, you've had to deal with loving someone that was with the karmic. And that was completely unfair. So this card says, would you prefer to just give prizes to everyone to keep everyone happy and avoid any arguments? Even then, you can't win, because if you did give everyone prizes, somebody would shout out from the crowd and argue on how unfair that was. See, you can't win. You cannot give everyone prizes and make everyone happy. It's impossible. There's always going to be someone to be upset with the way it was done. The divination of this card for Pisces and their karma is Pisces, although you seek justice, and you seek justice a lot because Virgo is your 1-7. So you're always looking at the house of Virgo. And that is enemies, law, police energy, politics even, bad health, the unfairness of bad health for people. There's a lot of negative things in that 6th house that I don't really want to get into today. I don't want to be an angry person on here, but it's a Dashdana house. And there's a lot of bad energy that Pisces has to look at and deal with, even in the realm of debt. So the 6th house represents debts, money owed. And then the 12th house is money paid off, like debts paid off. So anyways, Pisces, trying to keep everyone happy is where you've been at. You're treating everyone as equals and rewarding people that have not worked hard. Playing nice, wanting to please, an inability to choose who or what is best. Trying to be fair, but avoiding difficult decisions is not fair to yourself. Maintaining illusions to avoid and disappointing others. To avoid disappointing others. It's like when people want to help, say, example, there's 2 people, 2 jobs, working hard, struggling to pay bills, but yet they're, you know, I don't know, example, going out to eat every day, going out and partying, going out to gatherings and fun things to do, you know, I don't know, like the zoo or concerts or vacations or whatever, and then struggling to pay bills. And then, you know, say a banker's like, okay, I'm going to help you. Here's the money, and I'm going to take care of the bills, and you can just get back to me when you can. And they're so nice about it. And then say there's a single mom that shows up to the bank, and she's like, hey, I'm really having a hard time. I'm trying to get on my feet. I'm taking care of all these kids. I'm trying to maintain a home and a job, and it's my husband died, or my husband left me, or I'm all alone in this world. Can you give me a little more extension on this thing, or can you give me a loan on this? And they're like, how much money do you make? You only have one income. Yeah, you don't look very promising. We're going to go ahead and say no. No, no, we're not going to help. And so then that single mom may fall behind on everything because she didn't get the help. Yet the couple that spends frivolously, oh, they got the loan. And they're going to be the ones struggling to pay back the loan. Where that single mom would have been able to pay off creditors or money owed on situations to get back on track so she can have enough money every month to make those other payments. Let's just say debt consolidation. So anyways, yeah, we have that going on. Playing nice, wanting to please everybody, and inability to choose who or what is best. That's maybe somebody you're dealing with, or maybe it's you being unfair. Perhaps you're being unfair. I don't know how the shoe fits. But either way, you don't want to disappoint people. So when this card comes in, it's a reminder that we can only do so much. We can only do our best. And at the end of the day, the cards either fall in our favor or they do not. And at the end of the day, only Spirit, Creator, Source, the divine, knows what you deserve and what is due to you. Now, a lot of people say, well, I've been just and fair my whole life. I don't know why I'm getting bad luck and bad karma now. Again, we have a past life, honey. We have deeds previously done. And there's a lot of people that think they're really good people, and they're oblivious to how cruel they can be. Honestly. I have met some Christians that think they are the most wonderful, God-fearing, God-loving people you've ever met. They can get in church and preach their little butt off. They can get up there and sing praise and worship. But if you see them out, they won't say hello to you. If they see someone homeless or hurting, they're just going to walk right by. And if they were to teach youth group, they just play video games like Fortnite, worldly video games with sex, drugs, cussing, and all of that. Why? Because they like it and they want the world to be a part of their life. Those same people that promote those things, promote Christianity, promote speaking God's word, and they just throw scriptures at you all day on Facebook or in person, and that are cruel to people and don't lead the young, the youth, they don't lead them, are the same people that can sit there proud and say, when I meet my maker, I know where I'm going. And it's very sad because those people will be, and I know it's not good to focus on other people, but you know what's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen because that's not okay. So believe me, not everyone's going to win at this game of life. And I'm telling you, people think they're so good of people and they don't really recognize where they're bad. You might also meet someone that thinks they're so nice to animals. Example, in this life. Say right now someone is so good to animals, grows their garden, feeds rabbits and cats and dogs, and is a homesteading, hippie, and just loves nature, but is cruel to people. Talks bad about people. Goes off on people for eating meat. Judges them constantly. Come on, are you serious? And somebody like that thinks, well, why am I getting bad karma? I love the earth and the planet, and I'm choosing good things, and I'm good to animals in this earth, and I don't pollute, and I preach, don't pollute and love, and yet I'm hateful to many, many, many people. And they wonder why they have bad karma. And so I'm just giving those as examples. People wonder why they have bad karma. Or maybe they're just very secretive. There's a lot of, people on YouTube that are like creators, people that have their channels for whatever purpose, and that's not their real life. That's not who they really are. They're just fake, bad karma, but they think they shouldn't have bad karma. Also, one thing I will touch on is with tarot. People that get on tarot and tell their own stories in pretending that it's for the collective, but really it's for them. And they get on every day and they pull cards thinking of themselves and then hoping the collective will buy it and think it's for them. Bad karma. They're going to get bad financial karma. They're going to get bad spiritual karma, just bad karma. And, you know, people think no one will know. Who would know? How's anyone going to know? That's, believe me, karma knows. Karma knows. Taking advantage of people too, financially for gain and whatnot, not sticking to their word. Not people generally that are really having a hard time fulfilling orders or fulfilling something, but people that are actual crooks that have every intention to swindle people. Yeah, that's going to be bad karma. I think they know it though. I think people like that actually know it. But, you know, I'm just sharing that because a lot of people believe me, and Pisces, you're intuitive, you're psychic, you get it. But there's a lot of people in the world that think they've got a lot of good karma coming to them, and they don't. And then they sit here and, you know, go to readers or whatnot and say, why am I getting bad karma? I'm such a good person. One last thing I will touch on with love and karma is people that constantly judge their partner. It's his fault. He did everything wrong. He's the cheater. He's the liar. He's the third party conniver. Whatever. Okay. And they're over here casting spells on him to have, I don't know, a heart attack or a separation or a breakup. And, you know, it's righteous and I deserve it. And what about me? I was hurt. My children were left and he abused me or whatever, you know. And they're like, poor me, you know, I'm the victim. How could I have any bad karma coming to me? They're obsessed on that other partner. Obsessed. So obsessed to the point that they need to check on them every day through tarot, that they need to cast things on their lives, that they need to be angry and bitter is what they are. They don't accept that they're angry and bitter. They just think they're hurt. It's nice to gussy up and pretty up anger and bitterness with the word hurt, but it can sometimes be just an ugly cover up. Really, some people have not healed. They haven't done any kind of forgiveness. They have a lot of hate, malice, disgust, and honestly, just bitterness and angry. And believe me, they're going to get karma. And they can sit there and think, look at all the evil things that were done to me. How am I getting bad karma? How am I still broke? How am I still single? How are they not coming back and apologizing to me? Because the energy is ugly. That person is ugly. And love and light want nothing to do with it. They want nothing to do with a prideful, bitter, angry, bitch. They want nothing to do with it. And so people sit there and say, oh, okay, so I get it. So now I'm getting bad karma because I was done wrong. Like life's not fair. Life's not fair. But it is fair. And that's why justice has come up 2 times in this Pisces reading, because life is fair. It is fair. And sometimes we don't think it is, but it is. And there are many times that it should be fair, but it's not. It's a very confusing world. It feels like Alice in Wonderland's world. Trust me, we get this. The world is full of the devil in it. Lots of disguise. Lots of mere reflections. But we have to check ourselves. We have to check in with ourselves and be honest with ourselves. Throat chakra is what I'm receiving, what I deserve, honestly, and a spiritual point of view. Am I spiritually who and where I need to be to receive good karma? And these are some things for Pisces to just check on, even with this love energy from your person. Are you sorry? Are you repentant? That's regret and apology, repentant. I'm sorry for the things I've done. That is breaking free of the karmic cycles. And your partner's doing it. Are you doing it? You know, they're saying farewell to karmic cycles, belief systems, and whatnot that is bringing down these towers. And we as Pisces need to as well. And then, over here with money, it's like a spiritual realization. We got to figure out another way to handle these issues besides sitting here and crying and being in a puddle of misery and sorrow. That doesn't solve problems. We have to deal with our problems head on so we can renew life. And so the energy here that's needed financially is the Knight of Cups. It's pray, get a new mindset, manifest, visualize, manifest your actual financial situation and go for it, because everything that you're getting is rightfully coming to you. So anyways, I don't know. That's what I'm picking up here for Pisces. All is fair here. Your lover's coming back from a karmic situation. Love is on the mend. Even if you guys have been in union the whole time, a lover is going to apologize for being emotionally or physically distant from you for whatever reason. Okay? As far as your karma, it's finally time to face the devil in you and realize a lot of my problems are stemming from my core belief systems, from my experiences, or from a past life. And all of it is seen in my astrology chart. I need to own those mistakes and not make excuses and not be helpless and a victim and wondering, why am I being dealt the cards I'm being dealt? I need to get in power over my own inner devil and leave my victimhood behind me and go off into the distance here and say enough as well with my karma. And I want to be fair and just, and I want to create a new life. I want to create something new. But for you, Pisces, it's about finding balance and not making excuses. Not blaming people for the problems you're going through because they're your choices. And not blaming the world for what's happening to you because that's karma, that's fate, and it's written in the stars. So to make peace with it and find balance with it and work with it. I don't know, that's what I'm hearing. Yep. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to just do each zodiac sign in their own video because chances are, if it's going to be this long, there's no way I'm going to be here for like 6 hours today doing all the 12 zodiacs. So we're just going to take this February as we go. I'm going to do a couple more zodiacs, but I'm going to do private videos for each sign this month because, yeah. Anyways, this is Pisces reading. Remember, take what resonates, toss what doesn't. Please check Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars for those placements that I've suggested earlier in the video. If this doesn't resonate, that's okay. Try another sign, okay? All right. Well, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. I think I'm going to go hop on and do Virgo, okay? I love you guys. Just keep swimming. And I forgot to mention real quick, don't forget my Valentine's Day specials. $88 for a 30-minute reading, big special, normally $111, plus my compatibility chart review in astrology for you, for your birth chart and your D9 for you and your partner. Normally $244, it's $100 off. We only have a few more days. Snatch it up, grab it, you'll love it, you'll want it, you'll need it, and you'll regret not ordering it if you haven't. So anyways, don't forget the specials, guys. I love you. I'll see you on in Virgo.